Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create customers and suppliers in ERPNext. To create a customer, click at the selling module, then click customer, then click new, type the name of your customer. The name of my customer is Jasmine Lopez. And then select the type. If this customer is a company, we're going to select company, or if this customer is an individual, we're going to select an individual. In this case, she's an individual. Then we're going to select the group. We have several options to choose from, but since she belongs to the commercial group, I'm going to select commercial. Then we're going to select the territory. She works at the United States, so I'm going to select United States. Then where it says primary contact detail, I'm going to type the email address of this customer. This is her email address, jasmine@hotmail.com, and her phone number is 803-774-1481. Then we're going to select the primary address detail to add her address. She lives at 123 Tamarack at Lexington, South Carolina. And the zip code is 29073, and the country is the United States. And then we're gonna click here where it says save. Once your customer is saved, you will be able to see it here. If not, click on refresh. Make sure there are no filters right there. And then when it's there, double click on it. Then you will be able to see the information that we just entered. We can leave it like that or add more information. This will depend on the control that you want to have for customers. In this case, I'm going to add more information so you will have an idea of what more information can be added to a customer. So I'm going to add a salutation for Miss Jasmine. Then I'm going to add an account manager. Then I'm going to select the gender. She's a female. Then I'm going to add a pretending tax ID for her. Then I can add the bank account, the tax category. If she is an existing lead, we can link it here. I'm not going to do it right now. I can add the currency. She lives in the United States. I'm going to use the currency of United States of US dollars. And the default pricing will be standard selling. And this is information that we just entered previously. I can add a website, jasmine.com. And we can define what will be the primary address for this customer. In this case, I'm going to select that the primary address for Jasmine will be the one that we just entered, the Tamarack one. And the account section, I'm going to add an account for her because I want to have a control on the invoices that I'm gonna send it to her. Then I'm going to add credit limit, and this will be 3,000 for her, and I can add payment terms if I want to. On more information, I can add a market segment. She's a middle income, so I'm going to select that. And she's at the restaurant industry, but here is a list that you can choose from. I'm going to choose restaurant. And if she's at the any loyalty program, you can add it right here. You can add a sales partner and a commission. I'm going to add Eric and a commission rate of 4%, or you can add a sales team. And that will be it. You're gonna save this customer and it will be ready. Now I'm going to create a supplier in ERPNext. The first thing that you have to do is click on the buy-in module of ERPNext, then click on supplier, and then click on new. Then type the name of your supplier. In this case, my supplier is from Euro, Silva. Then we're going to select the supplier group. He provides raw materials to me, so I'm going to select raw material. Then we're going to select the supplier type. If he is a company supplier, I'm going to select company. If he is an individual contractor, I'm going to select individuals. So I'm going to select individual and click on save. And then I should be able to see it here. If I'm not seeing it, just click on refresh, then double click on it, and you will see our supplier. I can add more information to the supplier, such as the bank account, the tax ID. I'm going to add the tax ID. I'm going to select pretending tax ID for the supplier. I can add the tax category and tax withholding. On the currency and price list, I can add the currency. In this case, I'm going to select US dollar. And the price listing, I'm going to select standard buying. On credit limit, I can add the default payments templates. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't need to in this case. And to add the address to a supplier, we have to click here where it says new address. And then we're going to select the address. He lives at 423 Tamarack. And the city is Lexington. And the county is Lexington. And the state is South Carolina. And then I'm going to save this information. I can add the phone and email address here, but you won't be able to see it on the home page of the supplier. So in this case, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to go back, and I'm going to click where it says new contact. On the contact, I'm going to type his name again and his last name. All the fields that you will see as light pink are mandatory fields. That's why I have to type his name and last name again. The rest that are not in light pink, you can leave it like that. I'm going to add his email address, ramirosilva@hotmail.com, and I'm going to select it as primary address. and then I'm going to add his phone number, 803-774-1481, and this I'm gonna set it as his primary phone number. I'm going to save this contact, then I'm gonna go back, and then I will be able to see the address, phone number, and email address. On the default and payable account, I'm gonna add an account that I previously created for this supplier. I did this because I want to be able to see the amount of money that I owe to each of my suppliers on my financial statement. On my more information section, I can add a website of my supplier if he has one. In this case, let's say that he has one and it's called ramiro.com. We also have a section where we can add more information to the supplier if we need to. Then all we have to do is click here on save, and now we have our supplier ready. We covered the basics of creating a customer and supplier. If you have any more questions, please contact us. Thank you for watching.